Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and a new video on survival multiplayer with Daggerwin. As you can see over there, Daggerwin is currently on the combine and he's harvesting the sunflowers. He's doing the first field anyway. I think we're going to swap over and I'll do the second field. So it looks like the new header does work, the corn header that we bought, even though it's a case header. That does seem to work on the combine, which is good. So I was a bit worried about that, hadn't tried that before, but it's weird that class don't seem to supply their own header for the game. You'd have thought there would be a class corn header, but there doesn't seem to be. The problem we've got today is that because Daggerwin has skipped 2 days rather than 1, the weeds have gone a bit too tall to do with the hoe, which is a bit annoying really, because I was hoping to hoe those, but the only way now to get rid of those is to spray them, so we're going to have to go and buy a sprayer, which is not something I really wanted to do, but at least then we'll have the sprayer for contracts as well, so it's not the end of the world. We can still make some good money out of that sprayer. So we'll go and buy a sprayer now. Luckily we can afford it, we've got 52,000 and I think the cheapest sprayer is about 30,000, so yeah, not too bad. It's not going to cost us too much and we will make the money back eventually through contracts, hopefully. So yeah, this is something else we can add to our fleet really, in addition to our fleet. So yeah, we're going to get the sprayer now and also buy some herbicide and go and spray that field there, which has obviously got too many weeds in it to get rid of with the hoe. Daggerwin has already tried with the hoe before anyone asks, and it didn't work. So obviously the growth stage has gone beyond what the hoe can deal with. So we'll have to get this. This is the smallest sprayer in the game, but it's still over 30,000. So yeah, not too bad, but it's still extra money that we have to spend. So we've got that bought. We'll also buy some herbicide to put in it. Otherwise it's not much use. So we'll get some herbicide purchased as well, so that'll be in consumables I think. Herbicide, I don't think there's any difference between these two, so we'll just buy one of them and we'll get the sprayer filled up. Not sure how much it takes. Yeah, it takes all of that, so we'll come back and get some more if we need to, but we'll see how much 1200 litres goes towards. I think we'll probably get the field done. There is a second field as well that needs to be sprayed, which I think Daggerwin wants to do, so he can try out the sprayer as well. This sprayer actually looks tiny on this tractor. You can also get a front tank for this sprayer as well, for additional capacity, but we don't really need that, I don't think. It's not something we're going to be using that often. Hopefully not at all on our own fields, apart from when we let it get too tall. Look, let's go down there. It's this field here on the left that we're doing. Yeah, and then the other field is field number 2, which is the other canola field that we planted or drilled. So they both need to be sprayed. Anyway, here we are at the field, so I'll get on with spraying this now. Okay, so that didn't take too long at all. That was quite a quick job. In fact, I think it's probably quicker than doing the hoeing, possibly, although it's travelling slower, but it's a wider working width. Probably about the same. Anyway, that's all done. We'll just go back to the shop, I think, and collect the rest of that herbicide so that Daggerwin has enough to finish the other field, hopefully. I'm not sure how much is actually left in that container, but we'll go and get what is in there. And then Daggerwin should hopefully have enough to get the other field done. Just getting it folded up. There we go. So yeah, just quickly nip back to the shop again and collect the last of the herbicide, and then we'll go and see what Daggerwin's up to. He should nearly have finished the sunflower harvest, I should think, fairly soon. And then we'll swap over here to go on this sprayer for a bit, and I will go and do the second sunflower harvest. And the sunflowers are going straight into the mill, the oil mill, for the oil production, sunflower oil production. So that should make us some good money. I think the best month to sell the sunflower oil is March, so that will be coming up. Oh wow, more in there than I was expecting. That will be more than enough to finish the field then, that's good. Because I think the second field's about the same size as the one that I've just done there, so yeah, we had enough to do that one, so we'll certainly have enough to do the second one. Right, so yeah, just driving back to the yard now, and then we'll go and check on Daggerwin, see if he's progressed well with the field harvesting. And when he's done that, we will swap over. Like I say, I'll go on the combine. If he's still a long way from finishing, I can go and do some other jobs like watering or giving the animals some more water, and moving some pallets around maybe. There's always stuff to do, especially now we're getting a more established farm, getting more and more jobs to do, so we need to keep on top of everything. Feeding, the watering and the moving of pallets. I noticed there's already quite a few more eggs as well. The eggs production is going really well. That's going to make us some really good money when we sell those. I'm not sure when the best month is for eggs. We'll have a look. But yeah, this is the eggs chicken shed, and there's already quite a few there. And let's see what's going on over here. So, oh yeah, it's just finished. Perfect timing. That's excellent. So we'll swap over now, I think, and I'll go on the combine for a bit. So yeah, we'll swap, I think. That's the plan. I think he's out of the combine now. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, I'll go on the combine. We'll get this sunflower field harvested. I will just show you the price of eggs though, just because I want to know myself when we're going to sell the eggs. Oh, next month, November. Excellent. So yeah, we'll get that done in November, hopefully, if you don't forget. Right, so we need to set the GPS again on this. The guidance steering. That's not the right field, is it? This isn't the field we're in. Is it? Oh, it is. Yeah, I guess that is right. We'll do 2 headlands. There we go. And set that. So, yeah, like I say, I'll get on with harvesting an inverted sprayer. What does that mean? What does he mean? I don't know. Seems to be okay for me. I've no idea what he's talking about. Oh well, anyway, I'll get on with harvesting this field. Right, that's it. That's the sunflowers all harvested now, both fields. So we'll take this last load to the mill and get that processed into oil, which we'll be selling in the spring, early spring, March time. I'm not sure what problem Daggerwin was having with the sprayer. He did seem to get the job done, but he said, well, he said you'll see in my video. So if you watch Daggerwin's video, you'll see the problem he was having in the sprayer with the sprayer. Sorry. So yeah, I don't know what was going on there, but obviously it wasn't too serious because he managed to get the job done. But obviously something seems to have not been quite right for him. Seems to be working okay for me though, so I don't know. Anyway, we've got the harvesting done with no issues, that's good. I think he's loading a trailer with stuff. I saw him take the flatbed trailer up to the other yard, I think, so I'm guessing he's selling some products from there. I know that the watering will need doing again, so I might do that next. I know it's not the most exciting job, but it does need to be done, otherwise the animals will not produce anything and the greenhouse will stop working, so it will need to be done. We'll also have a look at what other jobs we might be able to do as well. There may be a few contracts or other jobs we could do our own fields. We obviously need to get these two cultivated, ready for planting. I'm not sure yet what crop we're going to do. I think soybeans would be a good idea, but we also do need to definitely get some more feed for the chickens. So we'll have to do some either sorghum with the planter or buy a drill and do wheat or barley. Although we're getting towards the end of the planting season for wheat and barley now because it's October. So if we're going to do that, we'll need to get the drill pretty soon. I think Daggerwin did mention he'd like to do some wheat or barley, but like I say, without a drill we can't do that. It'd be good if a used one came up in the sale, that would be helpful. But I don't know whether that's likely to happen, probably not. We'll drop this off there, we won't need that again for a while. We'll fold the combine up and turn it off. Right, okay, let's have a quick look at what's going on. Sawmill is fine, it's got loads of wood. We've got the sunflowers in production and the wheat milling still for flour and the sunflower oil. So that's all going fine. Although, yeah, the space is a bit limited at the moment. We need to move some more pallets out of the way for that. Yeah, the greenhouse could do with a bit more water, and I'm guessing the animals could as well. Yes, they could. So we'll get the watering done, I think. That's probably the best thing, to make sure we don't run out. I know I use this tractor a lot, but we will use this one. It's quicker. So yeah, we'll get on this tractor, get the water bowser on, and we'll get the watering done. Okay, so we've got the watering done there for all the different products, or animals as well, and that's all done. So Daggerwin's just taken a hoeing contract. He's also just sold a lot of the products, as you can see. We've now got 65,000 in the bank, which is excellent. That's really good. So the question is now, do I do a contract or do I cultivate our own fields? That is the question, I'm not sure. Because obviously we do need to get them cultivated if we're going to plant them. But they probably won't be planted until spring unless we do get a drill and do some drilling. Though I don't know whether that's a good idea. I think personally with the drill we should wait until one comes up in the used cell, then we can do some wheat and stuff once that's available. But I think there's no real urgency now. We've got a planter that can do most crops. There's not a huge urgency to get a drill, in my opinion. Daggerwin may disagree. I'll just check the used cells, but I doubt there is one. No, there's a combine and there's a rake. And there's what's that, a tree planter, but yeah, no seed drill. So I think really we probably should wait for a used one to come up before we get a drill, and we'll just wait until the spring and plant the fields with sorghum for the chickens and maybe some soybeans as well, or something like that. I don't know. So I would say there's probably not that much urgency to get our fields cultivated today, so I might do a cultivating contract. I did actually see there was a good one available, 28,000 to do field number 24. It's a big job, but maybe if Daggerwin's finished the hoeing he might come and help as well. So I think I'm going to take that. It's too much money to turn down really. It's quite a good money that, so we're going to accept that. and we're going to head up to field 24 and get that done. And hopefully, like I say, Daggerwin might come and help. If not, it shouldn't take me too long to get it done with this machine. It's quite a big cultivator, this, so yeah, I'm not too worried about it. We should get it done today. So I'm going to head up there now, and we're going to get the big cultivation job done. Back at the yard again now after doing that contract, and yeah, with Daggerwin's help it didn't take too long. He did buy a new cultivator. He's replaced the old red cultivator with the second flexi thing, as he calls it. One of these ones, the same, so we've got two identical now, which is actually quite a good thing. So when we're both working in the same field, it means we've got exactly the same working width, which makes the guidance steering work a lot more efficiently, and it's just easier really. So yeah, that's not a problem, and we've actually ended up with about the same money, so we've got pretty much a free upgrade to the cultivator by doing that contract, which I think has worked out quite well. There is the eggs that need to be loaded up. They're not going to be sold today, but the price of eggs is going to be at its best in November, so we do need to get them ready to sell. I could get the telehandler and start to load them up onto the trailer. Actually, this machine could do with a repair, unless it's the trailer that needs repairing, but I won't do that now. But we will get the, if we can get through Daggerwin's now roadblock, we'll get the eggs loaded onto the trailer ready to sell next month, which will be next episode I'd have thought now, because we are getting on a bit in this episode. But yeah, we'll get these eggs sold in November, which should bring in some pretty decent money. Don't think we need the flashing beacon on. We're off the road now. So I'll just quickly get these loaded, it shouldn't take too long, and then they'll be all ready to go next time. as you can see, Daggerwin actually decided he was going to sleep now, so we're going to sell them now. To finish off the episode, we'll sell these eggs. It'll be a nice grand finale of the day to get some decent money coming in, hopefully, for these. There's quite a few eggs here, almost 10,000 litres, 9,000 litres, so that's not bad, really, considering we've only had the chickens going for a few months. So we'll find out how much we've made from the chickens so far. This should bring us up to well over 100,000, hopefully. We'll see. There we go, 122,900, so yeah, not bad at all. And that's a nice little end to the episode. We've got almost 50,000 for them, 47,000 virtually, so yeah, not too bad. Considering, yeah, I think we've had the chickens probably about, what, 6 months, 5 6 months, so not even a full year. From what I remember, I don't actually know exactly what month we got them. You can go back in the episodes and find out if you want, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't a year, so that's not too bad. And next year we should get even more money for the eggs. So yeah, that's not a bad little end to the episode there. We'll also have all these straw bales to sell fairly soon as well. We're not going to be needing them, I don't think. We don't have any cows, so yeah, we'll be selling these straw bales in the winter, probably even next episode, who knows. I think probably December, January time is the best time for straw, so we'll be getting them loaded and sold. And what else have we got? We've got these 2 fields to cultivate and plant in the spring, though, that'll be, I think. And we've also got our poplar, which should soon be ready as well, so well, I say soon, it'll be ready in a few months. I'm not sure what percentage of that growth state that is on, but not too bad anyway, it's getting there. So we get lots of money coming in soon, that'll be good. But I think this is probably a good place to end today's episode, so I really hope you've enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.